My love is hard, it's tearing worlds apart. I never told the moon anything about me and you. And I know I gotta keep on breathing, but you know it's really hard when I'm thinking about me and you and everything that we can do. Are you gonna be on my side now? Tell me, baby, please, are you gonna stick around? 'Cause all my time's for you. Tell me that you want me to. I've been looking at you from far, and all these lights are dim compared to you. I've been falling, 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 and keep me coming, 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 coming. And every day, and every way, I promise I feel the same. 'Cause all of you more than any other words can say.
More middle ground for this draft, which I actually really like.
You can play Jax.
You can play Jax. You could also play like Anivia top if you want to change this draft up considerably.
That's a good point.
But the lock pick here.
Oh, they're locking it in.
You are going to have to heavily commit into top side here. And I don't know if this is going to work out into Pantheon Rise.
And I also, I love it alongside it.
Oh,
It's not going to be
Jax.
the case.
No.
We know that his Alawi is really, really fun and very cool, but instead it will be the Jax that we have seen work into the Olaf before.
And
this is the counter that's been attempted a lot, but hasn't necessarily found all that much success, so we'll see how Shiu is going to do on it.
You could play Xayah here. It would be really weird, but I think Ezreal is probably safer.
It's going to be
and it's Ruler, and it's Jax, so like there's just even more reasons to play Ezreal. I think he's basically just accepting that he will need to use that teleport to get back to lane. He's not going to be able to win burst trades. And speaking of burst trades...
Yeah, Duro taking a lot of damage here, but now Ruler is arcane shifting forward. Smash is in a lot of trouble. Ruler's just autoing him down. The flash has to be used. Oh my god! Okay, Ruler!
He flashes to be able to line up the shot, and the King doesn't miss. At this pace, he'll be done in game one. Now, Lucid's going to look for a punish here. Career's super low. Does have flash for maybe polymorph play. Not going to go for it.
Yeah, well, now the punch is actually going to connect onto Duro. Ruler's just standing his ground. He had barrier, and that's just a freebie.
All right, well, that's 2 of the 17, so we're down to...
Okay, yeah, so 15.
Chronicler is watching, so...
Oh, that's what happened.
Quite the award for watching D+ losing big series, but it's not over yet, but it's certainly looking, like I said, not to be a close game. Watch this flash Q.
Oh my
also,
goodness!
By the way, notice how his camera was set, and he queued. He was, the Vi lock setup, not that great, actually, until the Vi becomes, or sorry, until the lock gets bigger as Smash is alone.
Yeah, beat drop does come down. Ruler is going to hit the W. That means that Smash is in a lot of trouble. Misses that Mystic shot. And so now Smash might live, but even Duro's damage is just a little much to deal with. Now Lucy going to be able to clear out this ward. Oh, great interruption there with the Vault Breakers. Now Showmaker looking for an angle, finds some nails into Canyon, but Chovy is just going to Realm Warp his way over. Showmaker goes in to try and save the Vi, and somehow that Q is avoided. And he gets himself out of there. Flash forward. There's some purgatory for Ruler. They get him to the threshold, and Showmaker looking to get himself out, but he's put into Runic Prison. Realizes that he has to try and fight his way out and will not manage it. And now Chovy. Oh my goodness. That splash damage could have just killed Smash.
Calm down, teams. I'm trying to explain my prediction from earlier. Just want to try to make something of this. I don't think they should, but they're so far behind. They got to try.
Decent assist. They look to get on top of Ruler. There's the Encore, but it's not exactly the best. The beat drop, though, that is incredible. Lucid still fighting against Canyon and co, but it's just Ruler left behind. Chovy picks up a double. And why did D+ feel the need to fight?
Well, they're so far behind, they thought maybe we could finesse this, but they just simply cannot. And the thing about Vile is, oh god, it might even get worse.
Yeah, that's another kill. That's just a solo here for the Olaf. Showmaker might be able to kill Kiin.
Maybe.
Let's
Maybe. He has flash, by the way.
Yeah, Kiin is running. He's running. He's running. Someone will get this kill. As Lucid is just happily able to take it. Showmaker wasted all of that time and didn't even get an assist. think that it's pop tires, Wolf.
우리
I
don't know. This looks like 4 flats to me in this team fight.
Yeah, I mean it's flats, but I don't even think you can replace the tires. You need new wheels.
It's a really good play from Duro. Not only does he have the charm, he gets the root. He's 50 CS ahead. He might flame Horizon this game before we continue at this pace.
Yeah, now Chovy is running. There's the flash in from Lucid. They might be able to put down this Rise as Showmaker should be able to get the burst damage, and there it is. Canyon now throwing Qs around though, and Showmaker going to have to teleport over that wall. Does manage to do so.
But they can just waste the time of Duro and Canyon to get plates.
I guess so. Well, Lucid is actually going to look for the angle here towards the Pantheon. Canyon now gets underneath the turret as Career gets himself the wild growth. Canyon doesn't find the angle onto the Lulu, and Kiin is so incredibly low, but keeps himself alive. There is a counter-strike. Somehow D+ are still alive as Lucid goes over the wall. And they're still looking for a dive. Guys, just get out. This is already good. In they go. That is going to be the kill onto the lock. But down goes the Olaf that they were looking for as she almost manages to sidestep, but doesn't really get there. Duro is now going to overstep as Lucid. Oh, is the beat drop going to come through? There's a Vault Breaker, and he gets the kill on the Seraphine. I think in the end,
we'll see if D+ can turn this game around in 4 minutes time on this upcoming Dragon fight. Herald also will be something they have to defend as we have a Ragnarok.
Oh, Lucid actually able to get towards the back of this pit. Does flash to get himself out of the way. Like you were saying, Ragnarok was invested into that.
Then maybe, you know, Showmaker cleans up some kills here. So they need to, I think, group.
Oh, okay, cease and desist. Trying to get on top of Ruler, but the arcane shift timing's too good. Showmaker dead before he can do anything. As Shiu trying to get on top of him, but Ruler just kites it out. Gorgeously played by the Genji 80 carry. They'll take themselves a Cloud Soul, and if this game wasn't already over, by God, it's over now.
If this were a giant corporation, he'd probably get laid off in this one. As Lucid can look for a steal, he's got flash. Okay, maybe Duro?
Yeah, Duro's going to get taken out. Ruler is now going to get polymorphed and Smash. Looking for the angle, finds a double kill. Lucid gets it over Pit. Oh my God, D+ might be doing it. But there is Lucid taken down by this massive Olaf. Smash looking to kite it out. And Career gets in front. Chovy taken out as Showmaker makes his way back in. Is he going to find his former jungler? He will not, as that is the ulti away from Canyon.
All right.
I can take it.
No, I meant the Baron replay, but anyway, this because that's way more important.
Oh!
Okay, here we go.
Goodbye, Career.
They have...
Smash and Showmaker do not have Smite, exactly. 700 health, 700 health. Smash just kill it. There it goes. Shiu is now looking to run away. Lucid trying to get on in here. As over the wall he goes. Great Vault Breaker, cease and desist, and down goes Canyon. But Smash is also dead. The bottom lane removed, but DK gets the Baron, and most importantly,
take the Olaf out. Actually crazy he's able to pull that off despite Chovy hitting an amazing route here. Career tries to shield this True Shot barrage. Is unsuccessful here, so this gets a little bit messy as Canyon does not have flash. So he's trying to charge a Q here for the steal and decides, okay, well, this isn't worth it. I'm going to look for Shiu instead. They get the Baron. Shiu here gets the outplay with the counter-strike, and they actually burst him down, and everybody else gets out but Smash. So D+ survived with several Barons here.
Oh, Kiin and Chovy. Oh, he does get the ward down, but this is still going to be a very difficult moment because he doesn't have his flash available. Chovy just going to prevent him having any opportunity to get over this wall. And that's about as long as it's going to take Shiu to respawn. I think he may have the teleport available, but if Showmaker dies... Oh my goodness. Okay, Ashen Pursuit does get himself out of there.
These wards have been so high value. You know, this one will be cleared, and he is known. It is known that he's flanking here. They don't know exactly where he is, so they have to play it slow.
Yeah. They did their pool bay research, and Shiu is now going to have to leap strike his way out. Undertow is going to miss, but Kiin still running after him.
D+ have prio, but they still will have to win the ensuing fight in order to secure this Elder. They can't start it right now. They're too far behind.
I think the one thing that D+ have been really good at is understanding the ebb and flow, right? As they chase Shiu out of there, the rest of D+ are moving down. You can see them on the minimap. Immediately following, they see Chovy moving over. They see Kiin coming in, and Shiu looking for the angle. He finds the stun onto Ruler, but he is able to get himself out of there. Now Chovy flashes on top. Showmaker just dead as this Olaf is going ballistic, and all of D+ are just going to get routed. It was a cute little idea. It was a fun play around the Baron, but it's become all business for Gen G, and they've just closed up shop.
D+ were kind of like annoying mosquitoes flying around Gen G, and they were eventually swatted down in this final moment. I liked how you mentioned the ebb and flow, the push and pull of Shiyu trying to pull them away from the Elder so they could force their way in and have that prio. But Gen G were looking for a fight, and a fight is what they got. Chovy celebrates by breaking his arm guard here in a very close game, much closer than anyone anticipated. Gen G are able to take the win here.
A very close stomp is what I'll call it.
Yeah.